Richard, do you want me around or not?
That's a loaded question.
I get it. You want me to vegetate on a sand dune rotting in the middle of God knows where. Till I'm dead, is that it? I'm supposed to stand for this.
Like I said, let's talk about why I'm here.
You never told the truth ever in your life. Yet, I'm always the bad guy.
Play your violin for someone else.
You can leave, son. Think I need this aggravation?
You didn't mind before.
I'm too old to care now. We can't keep shutting each other out. If we lose each other, what else will we have left? My life's an open book to you, son.
I have Jasmine.
For how long?
I have millions. I have a conglomerate that will be here forever.
Who cares?
Why would I want to be a part of your world? You don't own shit. Look at you.
You insist on going against me no matter what.
I've achieved a lot without your inconsistent support. I realized you would never rise to my occasion.
Well, I'm still living despite your worst imaginings for my life. Bet you wonder how miraculously you were able to land your first few contracts years ago. I sacrificed.
Prove it.
Look at the life you're living, son. Don't discredit all that I've done over some bad decisions I made with your mother. Times have changed. Richard, you've got to change with them. This is about territory and your ego that can't let shit go. We'll end up in the same cemetery anyway.
I understand perfectly. Now let's get down to business.
Do you? I don't show for cameras like you. For what?
Be grateful I still pay for your medical expenses. You're breathing because of me.
Funny, I thought it was the other way around.
I need your signature. I tried an alternative but was unsuccessful. My lawyer advised there's no other way. Show me you're good for something.
Really, Mother?
What is it, darling?
Are we driving for NASCAR? Or going shopping?
If you can't handle the horsepower, what's the point? Loosen up, daughter.
Seriously?
We're being adventurous.
No thank you.
A brand new Mustang like this deserves all the praise.
You threw it in third before first.
Cute.
Suit yourself, Mother, it's your funeral?
Wrong. Our funeral, darling. We're riding together.
Good one.
As I was saying before, someone got their panties in a bunch. Darling, I'm telling you. He was horrible, drinking and drugging, discussing his philanderous affairs with neighborhood whores.
I know. Stealing every hard-earned dime she made. Laughing at her pain.
Right. My colleague knows her extremely well. And of course her and I go to lunch almost on a daily basis.
So you're getting information pretty much from the horse's mouth.
Yes. It let me know not to disclose much. She told me her husband's getting a penis reduction. I didn't believe the nonsense. And what's the point of living if you don't have a dick? You have absolutely no leverage in any situation whatsoever.
You should have been a comedian.
She thinks I'm stupid. I'm not clinically brain dead.
You're the expert, Mom.
Fair to say. We talked on the phone. She was always laughing to keep from saying what was building in her spirit.
Mom, you're kidding.
Wish I was. He's a real estate tycoon, can you believe that? He didn't need her money. It was just to spite her.
You were absolutely right.
About.
Like you said, men always try to tell us what to do, and keep us in what they think is our place.
I know what I'm talking about, darling. These types become obsessed.
David is not exempt. He has a god complex.
I almost feel sorry for him.
Why?
If you ever leave him, he won't find anyone better.
Thanks, Mom.
But he's a god. Absolutely.
A Nubian black. Sexy. God.
Indeed.
But he works my last nerve sometimes.
He can't do what you won't let him do. You have to be strong. Put your boundaries up.
I hate to admit it.
Go on.
This man drove me so crazy. I literally was even more crazier. And depressed when he wasn't around.
You're okay now.
Yes. But if I wasn't?
You will be just fine, Lauren. I raised a strong, well-educated, resourceful goddess. Believe, if I'm with you, I'm with you. Who gives a damn if the world is against you?
Same.
Are you and David still working with Douglas and Sophia?
We make lots of money with them. Of course.
I can't stand that woman and he's absurd for marrying her.
Mom, don't start.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure than to see her be forced to sell her furs back to Mother Nature. She thinks she's better than everyone. What do you have to say?
Queens don't speak. They move.
Touché. I hope David isn't cheating and you're keeping it a secret.
He's not. He would never. He's not stupid or crazy.
Okay.
I at least have all the faith in the world he's smarter than those glasses make him look.
Douglas Dumas. My wife's not happy that I'll be late. But I guess urgent matters of this magnitude can't wait, right?
I certainly appreciate you taking my meeting at this time.
We are always willing to make accommodations for our most valued sponsors.
You have a lot of great stories. But this is one that must have full coverage at all times when there's an update. The country has a right to know what its most lucrative business owners are doing.
Especially if it affects the American people negatively. It's our duty to serve the masses.
Correct. We're hard-working citizens.
It doesn't work like that. Unless it's breaking, certain stories have a priority level.
I see.
It's nothing personal.
Lester and I have been in heavy communication. My check cleared. I'd advise you to consider chain of command.
Excuse me.
No. We can't underestimate the Goldmans. Have you been listening? Wake up. Smell the disrespect Richard Goldman gives this country.
Mr. Dumas, they understand my contribution here. My high-paying salary expanding decades reflect.
Lester's out of town. You have a responsibility. Look. There's a paper trail. It's proven Richard Goldman is using bribery tactics, extortion, and whatever skullduggery he conjures to fool the American people. My wife and I have a name to protect. A gargantuan oil company operating with integrity.
Is that so?
Yes.
I'm not so sure. Mr. Dumas, I have a family as well. Wife. Kids. I get it. Do you honestly want to operate this way?
You don't own a multi-million-dollar powerhouse. You earn a check. Big difference. More important, you didn't see me tonight. This sidebar never happened. I don't mind spreading the wealth your way. Think about your beautiful family.
I understand.
I'm glad that you do. Besides, your superior would be very unhappy if you didn't honor requests made by someone he's in partnership with.
My opinions matter, Mr. Dumas. I've been an employee for 29 years.
Good. This information must go public immediately.
Retaliation isn't a concern of yours?
That has already happened. Anyway, I have the corporate muscle and infinite means to deal with repercussions.
There you are.
Who are you? How did you get in my room?
That's not important.
It is to me. I didn't invite you.
We spoke before.
No. I don't think so.
Don't forget why you are here.
What are you talking about? I've never seen you before.
Not true. I exist because you want me to. I'm here to serve you. I arrived on your favorite train. The one you built. You love trains.
I do.
You deserve to be with someone who puts your needs first.
You can't judge if you don't know. Do you know my life? Do you?
Every inch of it.
That can't possibly be true. I must be dreaming.
I'm the push you are looking for. Every girl needs it. It doesn't make sense now, and that's okay.
Finally, the information nobody asked for. Great work.
Taylor, you have a job to do.
Why should I listen to you?
You'll find out. You've now entered a world full of people you cannot trust. Friendly faces. Comforting hugs. Master manipulators. Do you understand?
Yes. Too much has happened.
Now you're getting it. It doesn't work between you three anymore.
I guess. Sophia's my mother. She's trying. I believe in her. I wish you did too.
It's not our concern any longer.
It's time to let it go.
Douglas will be a casualty. No way around it. He's a conspirator. You're suffering from an identity crisis and multiple personality disorder. You need help.
I remember now.
Your childhood trauma isn't something to take lightly. Once upon a time you experienced peace and tranquility. This whole ordeal has caused intense lack of self-worth and esteem.
I'm much better. These things take time. I am not fully there yet. I will be.
Not until you make right of what has to be corrected.
I don't want to.
Ask yourself the questions. No one else. You have them inside of you.
I'm sorry about all of this.
Don't be. Just be careful. You are dealing with a vintage collection of rich old people.
Good morning. How are you, young lady?
Getting used to my new room.
I heard you talking to someone.
No, just reciting affirmations. I like to do that when I get up.
Are you sure? Or lying by omission? Who do you think you're toying with, beloved?
Really? It was just me. Did you sleep well?
Woke up blessed, minding the business that pays me. How about yourself?
I love being here. This new environment agrees with me.
Good. Well, Douglas had an early meeting. He left something for you in the dining room.
What is it?
You'll have to take a look, darling. I'm not sure. And you don't fully appreciate something unless you paid for it. Understand?
Yep, I know.
So, as I was saying, we work in the same field and she's good at what she does. But she can't upstage me on her best day with bells and whistles on.
You're ruthless, Mom.
I sure am. People always think they know what they want, right, until they're faced with the reality of what they've received.
True.
I don't know what possessed her to come to my boardroom that night with nonsense on her mind. She left more confused than how she arrived.
Office politics I know nothing about. Well,
Spit it out, darling.
I had a boyfriend before I got here. He's sticking his penis in something or someone else now.
Young lady.
What?
You just met me. Don't you have any other conversation besides a man's genitals? For Pete's sake.
I'm just saying what's on my mind. I left him. He deserved it. I hate cheaters.
Good for you, Taylor.
It was necessary. Karma has a way with people. They need to be careful.
And watch themselves. Absolutely. Your decision was nothing short of a benevolent God.
I'm getting an older man next time.
Interesting. You really think men age out of cheating?
Do they?
No.
Do you think Douglas is cheating?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't be with him if he was. And you're too young to discuss that if he did. Anyway, understand people make time for what they want. If you don't mind me saying, I'm proud of you for not accepting that treatment.
Thanks, Mom.
Sure. Anytime, sweetheart.
Yeah. I told him everything about me. Even the hard stuff.
I see. Just because a man says he wants to know everything about you, doesn't mean you tell him everything. Use your sense.
Sometimes, when mentally strong women start losing weight due to a no-good man, they hide it behind a facade of announced dieting and health kicks.
You don't miss a beat, do you?
No.
Self-love is the queen of all love.